Bedtime Stuffies, 5 to 10 minute bedtime stories for kids. The Velveteen Rabbit. Once upon a time, in a cozy nursery filled with toys and books, there lived a little stuffed rabbit. He was covered in soft, velvety fur with shiny button eyes and long, floppy ears. At first he was shy and quiet because he was new. The other toys in the nursery were proud and mechanical. Some could move, some could talk. They looked down on the little Velveteen Rabbit, who couldn't do any of those things. But there was one old toy who was always kind, the Skin Horse. He was the oldest toy in the nursery, his fur worn away from years of hugs, but his eyes were gentle and wise. One evening when the nursery was quiet, the rabbit asked softly, "What is real? Does it mean having things inside you that buzz and make you move?" The Skin Horse smiled. "Real isn't how you're made," he said. "It's something that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real." The rabbit thought about this for a long time. "Does it hurt?" he asked. "Sometimes," said the Skin Horse. "But when you are real, you don't mind being hurt." Days passed. The rabbit waited and hoped to be loved. Then, one morning, the boy received him in his Christmas stocking. From that day on, the boy loved the Velveteen Rabbit more than anything else. They went everywhere together, to the garden, the woods, and even to bed at night. The rabbit was happy. He didn't notice that his fur was getting shabbier or that his whiskers were coming loose. To the boy, he was perfect, and that was all that mattered. One spring day they went outside to play among the flowers. The boy picked daisies and tucked them behind the rabbit's ears. "I love you," whispered the boy. "You're my best friend." The rabbit felt warm all over. As if a light was shining from inside him, he thought, maybe this is what real feels like. Summer came, and the rabbit's days were filled with sunshine, laughter, and love. He grew shabby and worn, but he didn't mind one because he was loved. Then one day the boy fell sick. He had a fever, and for many days the house was quiet and still. The rabbit sat near the bed, keeping watch. When the boy finally got better, the doctor told his mother that everything in the room, even the rabbit, must be cleaned or burned. The Velveteen Rabbit was placed in a sack and carried to the end of the garden. He lay there, feeling lonely and afraid. He thought about all the wonderful days with the boy, and tears filled his button eyes. "Oh," he whispered, "wasn't I real after all?" A tear rolled down his cheek and fell onto the ground, and where it landed, a beautiful flower grew. Out of the flower came a little fairy, glowing like moonlight. "Little rabbit," she said, "I am the nursery magic fairy. I take care of toys that have been loved by children. Now that you are real to the boy, I will make you real to everyone." She touched the rabbit with her wand, and suddenly he felt his legs move. He looked down and saw that he wasn't a toy anymore. He was a real, living rabbit, with soft fur and bright, shining eyes. The Velveteen Rabbit hopped into the forest, feeling the cool grass under his feet for the first time. The wind brushed through his fur, and he felt alive. He saw other rabbits and joined them, running, jumping, and playing in the sunshine. And sometimes, when the boy came to play in the garden, he would see a real rabbit watching him quietly from the bushes. He didn't know it was his old toy, but sometimes he thought the rabbit's eyes looked strangely familiar. And that's how the little Velveteen Rabbit became real. Not because of magic or gears or strings, but because he was loved